Welcome to our LA26 series here on Exploring with George. I'm George Farrar. I'm bringing back Broadway once again, this time to profile some great historic theaters on Broadway as part of our downtown LA focus within the series. On Friday, February 6th, 2026, I had the opportunity to walk Broadway and saw some great theaters after I filmed the arcade building, which I showcased in our prior show. While our look at the historic theaters on LA 26 so far is not comprehensive, it'll wet your whistle until I can bring you even more profiles out of LA and elsewhere. I also previously looked at our other theaters in the district back in our LA 23 series. This time we'll be looking at the Palace Theater, previously known as the Orpheum Theater, Orpheum Palace Theater, Broadway Palace, Fox Palace, and the New Palace Theater. We'll also take a look at the Roxie and the Los Angeles. Let's get started. Here we have another beautiful facade, of which there seem to be many on Broadway. The facade of the Palace. Throughout our show today, you'll see various historical facts about the different theaters so that I can bring to you some detailed architecture, and you can see where things have changed over the years, but you see the classical, what the original spirit of the theater was. And I'm going to be bringing you some interesting things ahead, and I hope you enjoy it. So, yeah, I stood right across the street and got some great photos and got some great film, and I really like to zoom in when I can. And I hope you like this zoom in. And here's some interesting facts about the palace. And later on, I had gone back behind the building, walking by, and saw this wonderful ghost sign, Palace Newsreel Theater, Broadway, between 6th and 7th Street. It was truly a special moment. It was a special moment because I had this opportunity to really see something that I hadn't expected to see, and that I knew at that point I was going to have a show immediately to bring you once I was able to put together. What a unique moment. You get these walking around moments on Broadway. Truly amazing. Here we have an excellent view of the Roxie Theater, and you can see in the distance behind it the two towers on the arcade building. And so, what a unique walk I had. And one thing I noticed was that back when I visited in 2023, the facade of this theater looked a lot more dilapidated. So they've done some improvements, and it's always good to see when things improve here on Broadway. And a favorite photo that I have is of the Los Angeles Theater, actually a couple good favorite photos. And here's what it looked like in 2023, and then looking at 2026, and then let's look at 1931. In January 1931, the Los Angeles Theater hosted the premiere of the Charlie Chaplin film City Lights. And isn't that neat? And so there's a grittiness nowadays to the theaters, these old theaters on Broadway, and we can see the contrast. And I really enjoyed this sign on the back of the Los Angeles Theater that I saw in 2023. And so always a great time whenever I can visit the historic Los Angeles Theater District on Broadway. And so I'll have more to bring you later on in LA 26. Our next show will be a walk and talk of more of downtown Los Angeles. And I'll be continuing to bring you shows when I can here on this channel. And I'll be bringing you History California at some point in 2027. So that's in the planning stages. And as always, please check out our channel, Exploring with George. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing. And I want to thank you for watching. Take it easy. See you later.